Danielle tries weird things.
Welcome to another exciting episode of Danielle Tries Weird Things. There's plenty of fish in the sea, so let's check out my catch. If I could... Never mind. I was gonna make a man joke about like fish in the sea. But let's just go ahead with this tuna instead. Gloss right over that. So tuna, it's something exciting and tasty. I love the flavor of it. You know, it's got fish in it, and I don't want to eat fish, so I found these pretty exciting. Fish-free vegan tunas. The interesting thing about that is I feel like tuna is a pretty specific, very powerful flavor that I feel like might be hard to mimic. So I'm interested in seeing how these go. So the two brands we have here are Sophie's Kitchen and Good Catch. I'm really not sure what to expect, but I do want to, just reiterate that I like the flavor of tuna a lot. So theoretically, these should be things that should be pretty good for me to eat. If I can figure out how a can opener works. Don't tell me. All right, look at that. I got it. Don't cut your finger on the edges. Oh my dear. Got a lot, so I'm trying not to. Doesn't look great. It kind of looks worse than cat food, if I'm being honest. Not. Oh, it's bringing back some bad memories from when I cleaned out an old fridge this morning. It definitely doesn't smell like tuna. It honestly smells like wheat gluten-y almost, which is weird because I don't think that's in here. It's not. It's somewhat solid. This is not. Okay, so the other brand we're gonna try now. This one comes in a bag. It smells fishier than I thought. I'm gonna get it out so you can see it better. It so far looks pretty tuna-y. Yeah, wow, okay. Hard to see because it's still kind of like flat on the fork, but we'll bring it down and I'll kind of flake it out. This one I feel is hitting the look a little bit more. This is kind of like a solid piece, dark. So let's see what they use. This one, the main ingredient is TVP. And the main ingredient in this is, their own 6-plant protein blend, which is pea protein isolate, soy protein isolate, chickpea flour, lentil protein, fava flour, fava protein, navy bean flour. A little different. It does have algal oil in it for omega-3 DHA, so it's kind of trying to mimic it a little more than maybe this one is. But the proof is in the pudding, so we're gonna try a little bit of these. I'm gonna start with what I think is the worst one first, which is this Sophie's Kitchen. If you're expecting tuna, the flavor's bad. However, it doesn't actually taste bad. I like it. It tastes like something I can't quite put my finger on. It's very salty, which is probably partially why I like it. The texture is not bad. It's definitely a texture that I could see being off-putting for some people. It's a little chewy, almost gelatinous somewhat. I would expect this flavor more to be in some sort of like a burger kind of, is where I'd see this coming in. It's, for what it's trying to be, not good. But overall, it's fine. So we're gonna move on to the Good Catch, which is the one that looks a little bit more like it. It even kind of breaks apart when I put my fork in it. Kind of as I expected was the tuna flavor wasn't gonna be nailed with either one of these because it's such a unique to itself flavor. This one's a little closer. However, the flavor it makes me think of immediately is when you first pop open a can of Campbell's chicken tomato soup. Not chicken tomato soup, chicken noodle soup. That's not a soup that exists. Although Campbell's, if you're looking for new ideas, just give me a cut. chicken noodle soup. It tastes more like that kind of brothy, but it also has a little bit of a metallic kind of flavor is what it's really making me think of. It's like that metallic brothy flavor. It looks like tuna. It's got a very similar texture actually. The flavor's not there. I think this would be okay if you mix it in with something, but like if you wanted to make like a tuna salad kind of something, you could probably mix this in and it'd be a pretty close approximate. So let's get to the review process, which is going to be a little interesting. So Sophie's Kitchen vegan tuna. As a tuna product, which is what it's marketing itself for, I've got to give it 5 pukes. It misses the mark in every way. The texture, the flavor. However, I will be honest, I do find it good and I would eat this mixed in some other things. I think this would be good mixed in like a chop suey or like a sloppy joe. This would actually be great. It has more of a what you would traditionally think of as kind of a beefy flavor and that sort of texture. And the Good Catch tuna, I'm gonna give it 2 pukes. It's not great, but it's not terrible. Like I said, I'm trying it completely plain, which is not really how you would normally eat tuna. So I think if you were to mix it up as a tuna salad, something like that, tuna casserole, it'd probably be a pretty good alternative. But if you are looking for that really strong, powerful tuna flavor, it's not gonna be here. But I think, you know, this one, something I really like is the fact that they've kind of tried to simulate the macros of what you would actually get from tuna. So you're kind of getting similar nutrition, which is nice. Not great, not terrible, whatever. If you wanna see more of what we have, feel free to check us out at littlegiantmonsters.com, or you can find us on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. If you have suggestions on things that I should try or comments, questions that you want to leave, feel free to comment below. And if you're interested in supporting this or any of the other things we do, which you can see on our website, feel free to check out our Patreon. Thanks so much for watching. See you next time.